Hello, this is Sunil Tulsiani, founder of Private Investment Club. I just dropped into the office just for a couple of hours and I wanted to record this video for you because I'm getting people calling me, especially the members of Private Investment Club. One of them told me that they had just lost $250,000 on their condo, or the price of their condo went down by $250,000. Somebody else told me their house went down for more than $200,000. And somebody told me their townhouse went down more than $200,000 in the greater Toronto area. And you've heard these stories. Some of the houses went down as far as 300,000 or even more. And so this is creating a huge panic in a lot of places because a lot of people who were thinking of buying another house, they're trying to sell their own home. Now they can't sell their own home for the price that they thought they're going to get, and they can't get the interest rate on the new house that they're buying. So it's a double whammy for them, and that's happening right now. Now, we recently had the members only session, and there I talked about, what is happening with the market and what to do right now. So I want to just make a short video about this to help everybody into this, because everybody's calling this everything bubble. Everything bubble. You heard that the crypto is down, the market is down. We're talking about gold is not doing as good. We got the real estate, obviously. People are wondering, is there a recession? Guys and ladies and gentlemen, we are in recession. We don't need somebody else to tell us that we're in recession, even technically. So you can see the prices are down. You can see that the big corporations are laying off hundreds and thousands of people right now, because at the end of the day, if there is no business, there is not going to have we're not going to have a lot of employment for a lot of people. And what's happening with the inflation. They're talking about 9% inflation. I'm blending in for Canada, United States. We know it's a lot more than that, and it's going to continue to get even more tougher. So what should you be doing right now, and what can you do? One of the things that I want to tell you is that jobs, we're losing jobs, right? The interest rates, they're crazy high. In fact, they've gone double than what we could have gotten just only 6 months ago. I'm blending it in again on an average for United States and in Canada. The fear is gone up. If you look at any headlines of newspapers and social media, the word bubble, the recession, crash, all of them is coming, and it's coming right now. I've been talking about this recession, the crash, for the last almost 2 years since pandemic started. And of course, there was a fake economy. The fake money was coming in. A lot of people felt wealthy because the government was giving us free money, and we were locked in, and they were given the money, and that we couldn't do anything much with it. And as soon as we're allowed to go out, all of a sudden people were spending a lot of money. Some people were spending money that they just borrowed, for example, as well. So all of that, as you know, is ending, and anything that you think about, everything that you can think about that shows the indicators. See, as a former detective, I keep saying this, you look for evidence. And right now there's so much evidence that anybody, you don't have to be an economist, you don't even have to have 17 years of full-time experience like me in real estate to know that there's something happening. It's happening right now. It's not that it's going to happen. The question is it going to get worse? And the answer is yes. Are we seeing some turbulence times moving ahead? Yes, we are. Are people going to have, because there's a lag. When something happens, like if the Bank of Canada raises the interest rate like they did about a week ago with 1% or so, there's a lag before people start to feel the impact of that lag, for example. So that is coming. And for me, I went through the crash of 2007, 2008, 9, and all that stuff where we lost everything. And the point here is this: don't rush into buying properties where people are promising you that you buy this property, and believe me, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, it's going to go up. Just buy it blindly and just buy on appreciation. And while that was okay in some degree, when the market was going up and it's been going up in Canada for years. We're talking about, well, the real crash we had was in 1990, the last one. And then we had some slowdown in 2008, and then we had slowdown 4 or 5 years ago as well. But the real crash occurred in 1990, and it's the reverse FOMO when the market crashes, which is the sellers are going to be worried whether they're going to get the price that they're asking for if they hang on to it. So they're going to be willing to negotiate. They're going to be willing to give you a mortgage for it, like seller's financing, vendor financing, and they're willing to cooperate with you, whether it's on the price or in terms. So biggest opportunity for most of the investors all over the world, whether you invest in Canada, United States, or you live outside of that and you want to invest in Canada and the United States, in my view, is coming. And also the worst situation for most people is also coming. So I want you to, once again, remind yourself, most millionaires become millionaires during the bad times, the recessions, the crash, bubble, whatever you want to call it. And I want you to set yourself up. So here's what you can do right now. First, educate yourself. Educate yourself. How do you make money in real estate when the market is crashing, when the mortgages are high? How do you do that? I have a book that just got released. It's called Secret to Wealth Volume 3. In here, I talk about how do you become a real estate millionaire. And this book came out with Brian Tracy. You may want to check this out on Amazon. There are other places that you can check out, other books as well, but educate yourself. Secondly, network, communicate, meet, build relationships with other successful investors and people who are doing well. Number 3, find center of influences and network with them. Where do you find them? Go to events. This is not time to hide back and sit back. This is the time to be proactive and meet some of the amazing center of influences and build relationship with them right now, because you don't want to wait until the market crashes and then you go. You want to build relationships right now. Number 4, line up your money. So right now we have lined up our money when the market crashes. We're going to go start buying properties at cheap, discounted prices, like I used to do when the market crashed. We used to buy $200,000 houses for $30,000, $40,000, and they would produce huge amount of cash flow at that time. And then we raised a lot of money as well, and we became friends with some of the investors as well. This is something you can do. How do you do that? I mean, it might be, I might be biased because I run the largest elite real estate club in North America, but joining an elite club where millionaires and multimillionaires are hanging out, it's going to help, okay? So if you haven't done that, if you want to see if you want to apply for right now, like once again, it's more important that you do these things now during the uncertain times than, when everything was awesome, because then at that point, everybody can make money. But right now is coming, the uncertain times are crazy times. We have never, ever in our entire lives have seen something that's happening right now. So people are uncertain. There's fear. People can't close. The inflation is high. Prices are high. They cannot afford the monthly mortgages or the expenses. Any bill, anything they go out to buy, things are high, generally speaking, and jobs are being lost. People are not making anywhere close to the money that they need to maintain their previous lifestyle once the government has pulled out, given free money. So do what I asked you to do. Do your own due diligence. Find more places to study. Read books. Meet the right people. Connect with center of influences. Find cash-rich investors, and they're all hanging around in elite clubs and real estate trainings and places where millionaires and multimillionaires are hanging out. I want you to know that if you are a person that has the money, I would not buy properties right now. I would wait, and when the time comes, you will know. It'd be like your favorite mall having a huge sale, and you can go pick the type of products, in this case, real estate, the way you want for the price, for a lot less than what they're selling even in July of 2022. Take good care. All the best. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.